What's going on, my freaks and geeks? I want to welcome you to a very, very Blazing Defender special report, news flash, news bulletin. The new Civil War trailer dropped today. It is fucking fantastic. We see a ton of new footage, a ton of new things. This is the best trailer to date, and that's saying something because all the trailers have been really, really good. Even the teaser was amazing. So what I've done is I'm going to do a little breakdown. What I've done is I've went through it. I've kind of freeze framed some things. I've kind of looked at some things and went, oh shit, what is that? Is that possibly blank? So what I'm going to do is we're going to go through the whole video and we're going to sit here and we're going to talk about a little bit of it. If you have any feedback for me at all, like, no, man, that wasn't the Raft. That was, hit me up at blazingdefenderreport.com. I'd love to hear your feedback on it. But man, so excited. If you have not seen this yet, this is a fucking outstanding. You should go watch it and then listen to my dumbass talk about it. So here we go. We're going to start it. And right away, we see this very Siberian-looking mountain range as we come flying into it. And through the trailer, it looks like maybe this is somewhere that Bucky is being held. Now, I don't know if this is a flashback scene or not. And I'll tell you why I think it's not. And we're going to just get into it. Love that line by Cap. I think it's fucking outstanding. Now, look. Okay. Now, I'm going to freeze frame this right here. Now we get to see Buck. Okay. Now, if you'll see right here, his mouth is a lot different than what we've seen in Winter Soldier, or Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier. This is a different mask, and I'll try to get it a little bit closer there, a little bit clearer. Okay, boom. How badass does that motherfucker look, man? But anyway, okay, I'm getting carried away. Now look at this right here. There's a blue disc. It almost looks like a blue button almost. And then you've got this down here. I don't know what that is, but this is a different mask. So I don't know. I would say this is not a flashback. It could still be a flashback, but I'm thinking that maybe Bucket was recaptured, or maybe he's recaptured somewhere in the film and being turned back into the assassin Winter Soldier. I have no fucking idea, but I am super fucking hyped to find out the answer. But how badass does he look right there, man? I mean, that's just fucking wicked. You don't give up. Oh, Cap. Love that line. We save as many people as we can. Now, this is footage from the Avengers during the alien invasion. Now, that was a scene right there of the helicarriers crashing in Captain America 2. Fucking excellent movie, by the way. If you haven't seen it, you're fucking nuts. So, helicarrier crashing. Now, this guy here, Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, who, as everybody knows in the comic books, becomes the Red Hulk. Now, I've heard rumors that Red Hulk could show up in this. I'm not holding my breath. They may have even denounced that already. But now you've got Mackie right here with the Falcon, and then you got Romanoff sitting right here. So evidently this is where Thunderbolt is pitching his, I believe they're calling them the Sokovia Records in this movie. They're not the Registration Act, which we're all familiar with from the comic books. So Thunderbolt's giving his speech. Now they're talking about Sokovia. And then right there, you see this massive part of Sokovia from where in Age of Ultron 2, or I'm sorry, Age of Ultron, Avengers 2, where he lifts this huge landmass out of Sokovia, and a part drops off of it, and it just crushes a neighborhood. Now, that's Scarlet Witch, and Sokovia being her home, very hard for her to watch. And you see my boy Cat back here. They've seen enough.
Okay, that's enough.
And Cap tells him, that's enough. We get it. You're getting your point across. And he's like, look, man, people are scared. People are afraid. Now, was it Sokovia that's made them afraid, or is it this right here? Now, I don't know where this is. Some pretty cool looking buildings. I've heard that we do not see Wakanda in this movie. Now we know Black Panther's in it. We're getting ready to see him right now. But there's a huge explosion right here, and you could tell it's devastating to these buildings. Don't know what happens, but as the trailer continues, boom, there's T'Challa right there. Obviously, he was taken back by it, him being the Black Panther. We don't know if this was a Wakandan embassy maybe in the States that was attacked, which leads to his involvement. Now, I know it looks like from the trailer that he's fighting on the side of Tony Stark, but I've also heard that he's fighting for Wakanda. Like, it just so happens that Stark's motives and his motives, and maybe he's going after the soldier. I don't know, but that's this kind of some things I've heard. Now, right here, Tony, as T'Challa lays there, we're going to hear Tony say, "That's why I'm here." And he, like, comes out of the helicopter all fucking paratrooper-like and hits the repulsors. It's badass. Now, he's like, we need to be put in check. Tony, much like the comic book, is taking the side of the government, saying, you know, this is what we have to do. And of course, Cap obviously opposes it, thus the fucking plot for the movie. But as you see here, there's several people that they had this look on their face like, oh man, you got to be fucking kidding me. Cap, now Romanoff. Now, speaking of Romanoff, and she's gonna have a scene coming up. This is my bold prediction for the film. Not say bold prediction, it's not that fucking bold really. But I was very upset in the first trailer when it looks like Natasha is siding with Stark. And I'm like, after everything fucking you and Cap have been through, he saved your fucking ass. And now you're turning against him, you bitch. Well, as I've calmed down and I've got to thinking about it, what is she at heart? She's a fucking spy. Okay, so I do feel like in this movie, her allegiance is going to be with Cap ultimately, and I think she's going to be playing the double agent on the side of Tony. Tony, of course, is going to take her in the fold because she's a great asset to have, and who knows Cap better, really, than Romanoff? Nobody. No one has probably spent more time with Cap than her. So I feel like she's playing the double agent in this role, but I do not know that. That's just me, just kind of taking what I know from the movies and from the comic books. Now, this scene right here, very, very cool. You've got this helicopter going. It looks like in the middle of fucking nowhere, in the middle of the ocean. Boom. Now, what the fuck is that, you ask? That's a great question. I think I have a theory on this, too. I believe it's the Vault. The Vault is basically a superhuman prison that Stark developed for this Registration Act, or the Sokovia Accords in this case. Now, as you can see right here, it's opening up. I guess this helicopter, which is right there, is going to fly in there, which is really fucking cool. So, I mean, this is really, really neat. Very, very excited now. I was like, it could be something else. Probably not. But now, look at this next frames. Look, Tony is obviously talking behind these cells. These are pretty badass looking cells. Let's get another look at them here. They're big. You can see they've got these numbers on them. I can't really read those, but obviously they're cells. Going to have some pretty bad dudes here. Now, this is one of the things I love about this trailer most. We're going to get into some action here in a minute, but the banter, or not really banter, but the conversation that Steve and Tony have with each other, it's like I really didn't know if the movies had established their brotherhood like they do in the comics. They're opposite in a lot of ways, but they respect each other's opposite qualities a lot, which makes them really good friends. All we've really seen them do in the movies is fight, right? They're either fighting with each other or against each other. And that's pretty much their relationship. But I feel like just with the dialogue that we've seen in these trailers, Cap, I mean, you could tell, man, he's hurting here. He's like, look, man, and if I see something going south, I can't ignore it. I wish I could. And I mean, you believe him. And he's like, Tony, I'm sorry I'm on the opposite end of this. And Tony says in perfect Stark fashion right here, sometimes I want to punch you in your perfect teeth. I mean, that is Tony saying, bro, I feel you. I wish you didn't feel that way either. I always want you on my side. and I want to punch you in your fucking mouth because you're not. But he also respects that about Cap. Now, I think this changes as the battle wages on, and it looks like we've got some injuries, maybe some deaths. I don't know. But I really want to talk about this. This is where the trailer picks up and we start seeing some action. Bucky obviously taking off on his bike here. Now, as we see, T'Challa, the Black Panther, is boom en route. Now, he's fucking moving. We know how fast this guy back here is. On your left. He's fast. Okay? Now, just because he's faster than Falcon really doesn't mean he's fast. I bet I'm faster than Falcon. But anyway, Caps looks like he's struggling to keep up. Okay? So maybe they're just establishing that T'Challa is the fastest. Now, look. Right here. Boom. Man, he jumps on the car. That's a moving car, and that's how fast he was moving. This right here is just so dope. Boom. You can see right here, I actually timed that pretty well. He's taking his claws, which are made of vibranium, I'm sure, and he's going to take out this back tire, which is causing them both to go down. Now, this is a scene. This is something we've already seen. This is obviously when Tony is maybe being attacked or attacking Winter Soldier. We're not sure yet, but this is his watch that he basically morphs into a repulsor glove. So fucking dope. So Tony. Let's scroll it back here. Panther and Soldier taking a tumble. Boom. Awesome. I love that look on Tony's face. Like, motherfucker, you just try to shoot me in the face. So awesome. But I want to go back. Cap says the safest hands are our own. Now, I'm talking with a buddy of mine today, and he was kind of confused on where all this is coming from. Now, what you have to remember is Cap was very much against the SHIELD operation. And when I say SHIELD operation, I mean when Fury had the big helicarriers and they were going to wipe out targets. And Cap said something to the effect that that's not freedom, that's fear. You're going to point a big gun at everybody and tell them what to do, and that's supposed to be freedom? No, that's not right. So he was already not liking where SHIELD was going, just with their backroom deals, their secrets, their secret missions. He didn't like it at all. He was pissed off at Romanoff in that movie. He was pissed off at Fury in that movie. And then what happened? They were compromised. So Cap is saying here, look, the safest place these people could be is with us. We're the Avengers. We're not going to work for this government. I've already seen what that can do. We put power in the hands of the people, not the government. So typical Cap, man. I mean, that's what you love about the guy. That's what I love about him. These guys are both standing up for what they believe in. So, and I think this trailer does a great job of kind of outlining that fact, like where both these guys are coming from. Neither one of these guys are wrong. I think both of these guys are right. Now, the decisions that they make as we go forward in the story may change things. In the comic book, Tony's side made some very questionable decisions with getting in bed with Norman Osborn, getting villains involved, and that such. So that kind of, by the end of that story, you knew who was right and who was wrong. Okay? In this story, this is not the comic book, and they've changed things several times. So I'm so excited to see how this plays out, but I think the trailer does a great job in lining out where both these guys come from. Tony's shit his pants, and let's scroll it back just a little bit, see where this goes. Safest hands are still our own. Great fight scene there. And then you building now. I'm not sure if this is what happens or not, but it looks like Winter Soldier blows War Machine out of the air. Now, if we go back just a little bit further here, I'm going to try to pause it just right. Okay. Winter Soldier's in a building. Okay. He's obviously in the building here. Now, could he be going out a window? Sure. But I don't think he is. And I'm looking at this gun, and it's not really like a laser cannon, which it looks like that Rodney or War Machine is hit with right here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and let this go. Now, you'll see. Boom. He gets hit with a laser. Boom. Hits him right in the arc reactor. Now, I don't know who on Cap's team could have done something like this. It could be Winter Soldier, but he's obviously using a different gun than what he was using right there. But a great job in making the cutscene look like Bucky blew him out of the air. He's going down. Yeah, that's Tony's boy. Yeah, and okay, that may be Tony's ride or die is Rodney. Okay, which is fucking cool. They're boys, and Rodney's done a lot for Tony, and vice versa. All right. Well, you hear Tony say, "I was wrong about you," and then he goes on to say, "Everyone was wrong about you." Man, I get chills just thinking about them. Like, holy shit. Did Cap's side do something? Now, I want to go back to that laser beam that shot him out of the air. Who on Cap's team can do that? Nobody. Unless Winter used some type of weapon. Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye, Ant-Man. No one really has an energy projectile type weapon other than Scarlet Witch, and we know that's kind of like red looking, which is basically like more like telekinesis. So this may be a setup that someone's making it look like, and we know there's a villain in the film too, so that's not a surprise. But maybe this is a setup to get Tony's side to amp up the violence against Cap and them. Like, hold on, dude, he just made it war. So now is Rodney dead? I don't know. Let's hope not. I like Rodney, but let's be honest, some Marvel people need to die and stay dead. Yeah, shit's getting bad now. Great scene right here. That's a dope move by Widow. She's coming through, grabbing a dude and drop kicking another guy. Now, right there, this scene is what led me to think, is she on Tony's side? And that's maybe why they did it to make you wonder about Widow. But she basically tells him, hey, I ain't the one that needs to watch her back. I'm not the one that needs to watch her back. Yeah, pretty cool. Oh man, and right there, Cap tells him, man, we don't have to fight about this, and it looks like, which he's already sporting a shiner, which I'm sure he got from Cap, or maybe Winter. He just slugs him. Great scene there. T'Challa and Winter Soldier fighting, and this is really cool. I want to point this out because I think it's dope. That's a good shot right there where it looked like Bucky just took one on the chin. Now you've got this helicopter up here. Now, okay, you got T'Challa, who's on Iron Man's side, right? Winter, obviously, with Cap. Now, you've got this guy, military. Now, he's firing. He sees T'Challa there. What's the deal with that? Why are they putting him in harm's way? Now, I want to kind of... This is very cool, which I didn't really freeze it as well as I wanted to, but right here, you see the tracers flying, the bullets flying. They hit T'Challa and bounce off. So obviously his suit's made out of some type of vibranium, which we know is other than adamantium, which doesn't exist in this universe yet, is the hardest metal there is, which Cap's shield's made out of. Very, very cool. Now, right here, it looks like Vision. If I was on Cap's team and like we're developing a plan, I'm like, okay, Thor's gone, which we don't know whose side he'd be on anyway. So Thor's gone. He's a heavy hitter. Who's your next heavy hitter? Vision. Okay? We got to come up with a plan to take the Vision down. And right here, it looks like the plan is Scarlet Witch. Now, she's obviously doing her little fucking fire dance hands, and she's done something to Vision, which we know who's carrying the mind gem right here on his pretty head. Okay? Something's going on, and look at this. I don't know if she's changed his density, because we know Vision can do that, right? We haven't really seen it yet in the comic book, or in the movies, but look at the ground cracking right here. The ground's just like, I don't know what she's done to him, but she's taking Vision down. So Scarlet Witch not to be fucked with in this movie, obviously. Now, this is an awesome scene that I did not catch the first couple times. Hawkeye, there's a good shot of her doing her little fire dance hands, or whatever you want to call them, magic hands. Now Hawkeye shoots his arrow, and then boom, look who comes off of it. Ant-Man. That was really, really cool. Kind of a throwback from one of the early Avengers covers. Maybe Sal Buscema that did it. I don't know. Someone can correct me on that, but Hawkeye in his purple outfit, of course, back then is pulling back the arrow, and it's like a perspective shot. And at the end, the tip of the arrow is Ant-Man. This is very much an homage to that. He jumps off. He's going after Iron Man. Now we get to see Crossbones for the first time, and he delivers a shot to Cap. Gary put him on his ass. Now I don't know where they are. They're obviously in some kind of third world country, maybe. But okay, so he hit Cap really fucking hard just now. Crossbones did not have those kind of abilities in the second film, his first appearance. So has he been experimented on? Obviously so, because he was pretty much on death's door. Don't know what they did to him. Was it Hydra that did to him? What's going on here? Is Zemo or Strucker, will they involved in his transformation, but gives Cap a hell of a shot there. Now, this is, I think, funny because we all know what happens in this scene, or at least part of the scene. Tony's talking shit. Tony is 100% bravado, but he backs it up most of the time. So he's basically telling Cap, fucking stand down, your last warning. And that's something you're going to hear hashtagged for a long time. I can do this all day. Cap he looks like he's on the ropes, man. He's breathing hard. He looks like he's taking some pretty hard shots. We don't know where Winter is. Maybe Tony's already taken Soldier out. We don't know yet. But Cap's like, motherfucker, you don't give up. I don't give up. So great scene there. And then they just start fucking battling. Very cool shot right here of Scarlet Witch kind of shooting herself up in the air with her little fire dance hands. I guess that's what I'm going to call them. Let me see if I can go back. I'd like to take another look at Hawkeye. Hawkeye's got his new suit on. I really dig the sleeve, the long sleeve on his bow hand. That's actually pretty cool because anybody that shoots a bow knows that string can come back and pop you right there on your forearm and whelp you up pretty good. But this is a really cool shot. Bucky looking swole right there in the metal arm. But man, this shit right here just gets me excited. I see clips like this. Now we've got what's Panther doing in the back? He getting everybody a head start. We know he's fast. But here's Tony's team coming in. Now, I know what everybody's saying right now. Just get to the fucking end. We want to see the end. It's coming. Calm down. All right, now we're getting ready to see these guys. Here's Vision back here. Look at, damn, Scarlet Witch fucking had mad hops right there. But they're getting ready to clash. Epic clash. Now, here you go. Underoos. That's fucking great. Spider-Man makes his first appearance in the Marvel U. Let's get it. So cool. I'm digging what they're doing with the suit. Really digging it. All right, now I'm trying to pause it right here for a reason. I want to show you something. I'm sure you've seen it. I think this is a great idea. I love this minimalist suit. I think some people are like, the CGI is not done on it. And it's probably not. So it's going to look tons better, but I think it already looks cool. Great shot here with him with the shield. Now, check out his eyes right here. Very cool. Great idea to CGI the eyes a la Deadpool. That was a really cool thing I thought they did in Deadpool. Very glad that they're doing it here with Spider-Man. Let's see him in all of his glories. I know everybody's been waiting. Oh, there he is in mid-flip. That's pretty cool. Let's bring it back. Hey, everyone. Oh, man, May 6th cannot get here fucking fast enough, everybody. What a great trailer. Fucking fantastic trailer. So many, probably little things that I didn't catch. This is the first day this trailer's came out, so I'm going to watch it several more times. But, guys, that's it for the video. If you haven't seen the trailer, I hope that helped you out a little bit. If you were kind of confused on what might be, maybe that helped you out. But let me know what you think. Hit me up on Twitter, Blazing Defender, Instagram, Facebook, blazingdefender.com, YouTube, Giant Size Team Up Network. If you're a nerd, that's a heroin den for nerds, man. You're going to find something there that you like. You'll find my show there and a lot of other shows that are a lot better than mine. So take a look, check the video out, share a link to your friend, give me a subscribe on the Blazing Defender YouTube channel, Blazing Defender Report YouTube channel. And guys, thank you very much for checking out my video. And again, love to hear back from you. And if I don't, then I'll definitely be talking to you on May 5th. Already bought my tickets today, guys. Thursday at 7 o'clock. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you later.